What's up, Creed? JJ here. I just wanted to go over a few things with you. Anybody who's interested in cigars or starting into cigars or has been for a while into it, these are some of the things you have acquired and possibly will need, or even a must have for your arsenal. Anyway, like everybody starting out, you get one of these cheapies. These guys are great for a little bit, you know. They you'll get by. They'll make do for you. Problem I had with mine, ta-da! It broke apart. Garbage. So, throw that away, and this is what we're left with. I got a few demonstrating cigars here. Bands have been removed to protect the innocent. And may they rest in peace. Anyway, one thing that everybody must have on a keychain, you know, or in your pocket, it's a lifesaver. You need a, you know, you didn't bring your cutter with you, etc. You're in a bind, a pinch. A punch is a good way to solve that problem. Mine I do keep on my keychain. Just took it off for this purpose, obviously. So, the punch itself is great, you know, for these little guys, or even the big ones. We'll get to that in a minute. You know, take the cigar head, take your little punch, and there you go. Okay, you get it clogged up, no big deal. That's where this guy comes in. Plop it out. Done. Got yourself your opening. It's pretty concentrated with the punches. It's not my cup of tea, but like I said, in a bind, they're great. Okay. You could also do a few different styles. Okay, single punch, a single hole like that is great for smaller gauge cigar, little pantellas or something like that. For the bit larger ones, you can do a snowman or a figure eight. Okay, you could even do a clover. Whatever you want. Perforate the snot out of it if you wish. Anyway, just a couple ways to help get that draw. Now, parting with that, next thing we have are a pair of scissors. These are great. I use them for the more smaller ring gauge cigars, okay, such as the Pentella. Okay, they're nice. They do a nice cut. The larger stuff, it's a bit of a, you know, it's a little ridiculous. So, you know, you don't necessarily need a larger ring gauge cutter or anything like that. Take out the old scissors, you know, give her a little snip. You're good. Nice cut on the end. Done. Now, V cutters. This is just a cheapie. I'm not a fan of the V cutter or the V cut. It's just a personal preference. Some say, oh, it's the best for flavor. It's all preference. Everything is subjective. Everything is all personal preference. Okay? Coming down to whether leaving the bands on or off, that's an argument that's been going on for ages, since the dawn of the band, you know, and what to light with, etc. However, that being said, we'll get back to it. I do, however, like a V-cut on a cigar that I've had it over and over again, that I know has a really loose draw or known to have absolutely no resistance to it whatsoever. I like the V-cut. It just adds that little bit extra resistance easier to control burn-wise. Okay? You get something too loose, you know, that's when a little bit of experience comes into play where you want to draw on it, you know, a little bit more, a little less, etc. How much ash to keep as a good buffer, you'll know what's going to work for you. Anyway, V cutters are very common with the torpedo, okay, or bellicoso shaped cigars. Okay, a lot of people like them this way. I'll cut her over here. Gives you that nice V cut. Okay. Again, very popular with torpedo. You can use it on a regular Parejo standard shaped cigar. But that's it, you know. Like I said, I use it now and then. Not enough to go ahead and splurge on a nice cigar, you know, or a nice cigar cutter just for a V cut. I just don't use it often. Anyway, from that plastic POS, I kind of upgraded a little bit. This guy, it's not ridiculously expensive at all by any means. It is one of the more inexpensive cutters out there, but it's lasted me for years. I've never had a problem with it. The blades are still razor sharp. Cut thousands of cigars with this thing. I love it. It has never failed me. I believe it's a Seguru, you know, not one of the more higher end ones. You know, it doesn't say Lamborghini or whatever else on it. But it's just your run-of-the-mill, plain Jane cutter. Goes up to 56 ring gauge. It's great, you know. What else do I need, really? Well, that being said, you do need something else, which is why I got this guy. This is a Colibri cutter, if you can't read that box. Okay. Open it up. It is the black with orange blades. Nice cutter. Rubberized finish. Okay. It has stainless steel blades on it. Okay. Beautiful spring load action. Love the orange blades. I love the color orange. Anyway, going back to that, this guy is a 64 ring gauge. Much better for the more thicker cigars. If I try and cut this guy, well, and then I'm just shoving him in there, it doesn't fit. So I'm getting into the more larger ring gauge cigars, collecting them, etc. This guy's perfect. Fits right in there, no problem at all. Leaves a nice cut. Beautiful cutter. Enough said. So, you got your cigar, you've chosen what type of cut to do on it. Now you got to light it. Well, you can use a standard match. Great little things for when you're cutting with, you know, when you're lighting a little Pentella like that, or, you know, a little club cigar or something like that. Menudo, etc. These are great. Lighting a bigger cigar, say goodbye to your fingertips. You want to go with a little bit something larger, okay, in terms of match wise. These are great. Standard in cigar shops. Also standard are your cedar spills. These guys are fantastic. Okay, you can create your own. These were from boxes, the cedar sheets that come in there, plus some of the cedar sheets in the tubos. Okay, just pull them out, fold them in half, cut them, whatever tickles your fancy. Anyway, these guys, you light them, then you light your cigar just like you would with a match. It has oils in it. It's cedar, it's wood, right? You know the smell of cedar. Well, you seem to, in a way, transfer that to your cigar. Adds to the flavor. You do and you don't really notice a difference. It's a clean flame, lit by something natural. You don't want to use a candle. Okay, candles have oils. That's what they use to burn with, in the wax. You don't want to transfer any of that to your cigar. But one thing I do like to do is if you have a couple small spills like this and you got a large cigar and you want to do a nice toasting on it, take it easy, wife and kids are out of town, what I like to do is just split it down the middle, a little bit on each end. Take it, shove it in there. Ta-da! You got a much longer spill. Perfect for lighting. You don't have to worry about burning your fingers. One thing you need to know, cedar spills burn a lot faster than a match does. Okay? So the flame will get large and small. You just got to tilt it, angle it to suit your need. Okay? The other way is with a soft flame lighter, like this guy. Okay? Nice soft flame, toasted, beautiful, light it. Nice. These are great indoors or on a non-windy day. Aside from that, good luck. Next we have a butane lighter. Okay, single flame is butane. These ones are torch. Okay, single torch. Great for windy days. Great for shorter gauge or smaller gauge cigars. This guy I've had for a while now. I love them. You don't have to do a little research. This is another one for my larger ring gauge cigars. I personally, people, get the triple flame, triple torch, or the quad torch. Well, those are great if you're, lighting a log, but I find a double torch is pretty much more than what you need, or just the right amount. Okay, this one I liked. Some people say it's ridiculous, whatever, but it does have a little knife attached to it. Okay, some scissors. This I use constant. This is what I use for cutting the labels and opening my cigar boxes with. It's there. I have it in my arsenal as it is. Why not use it? This little guy I use for obviously opening my beer, but also it's got the nice flat head on it. Stick it into the box, pry it open a bit. A lot of the boxes got the spike, the little nail in there keeping it down. It's perfect. Ladies, you got that hang nail or need to file your nails, there you go. You're set. Anyway, fairly inexpensive. Obviously a little bit more than what your average Bic lighter would be, but great lighters nonetheless. So, you got your cut, you got your light. Now, you're going out. You're going to a buddy's house, hearth, whatever. You need something to transport it. Wedding, business. These guys are nice. They're elegant. 3-finger little guy. Okay. That's all you need. Shove it in your pocket. 1 for yourself, 2 for a couple buddies. Or, depending on how you're feeling that day, smoke them all. If you're traveling for a couple days, I recommend something like this, depending on how much you smoke too. This guy even has a little hygrometer and your little sponge in here. I toss the sponge. I don't use the sponge. Anyway, these are great. Okay, multi-adjustable length. All right, holds up to 8 cigars. 4 really fat ones if you want. I use a Boveda bag. Okay, Boveda pack. I line both sides with it. I just slide this Boveda piece right in the middle, and I'm good. And off I go on my travels. It does come with a cedar sheet. Sometimes I put the cedar sheet in there as well, just to divide everything and keep everything tight, packed in there. Not necessary. But yeah, it's durable. It's composite material, and it's served me well so far. Like I said, each one of those clicks is a multiple length. Great for travel. Now, if you're going away for about a week, you know, you need something a little larger, take a few more sticks with you. This guy here, I'm not, you know, whatever, Cigar Caddy, sure. I'll say their name, I don't care. A little bit more heavy duty, okay? Fits a few more sticks in it. This one's up to 15. You can cram a lot more in there. I have. Has some foam dividers, okay? This here used to have your, just your regular sponge, okay? For your humidity, and I pitch them. I don't use them. I use Boveda. You can't go wrong with Boveda. That's the thing. Okay, it's a two-way system. It absorbs moisture and releases moisture. They are set to specific numbers for your RH. Okay, relative humidity. This one is set to 69%. Okay, especially in the summertime, it's a little hot. Okay, it will release humidity more, but at the same time, because there's additional humidity in the air, it'll also absorb it too. Okay, they're great. You know, I load this puppy up, cigars, you know, yeah, sure, 15 cigars of this length, great. But you know what? You could throw a few nubs in there, Pentellas, set them up to any size you want. Okay, sky's the limit for what you could pretty much put in there. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to, you know, fit 15 cigars. Oh, that's it. You know, I got 15, you know, little short petite robustos or something in there. No, you can jam this thing packed, man. Anyway, layer after layer, throw them in there, Boveda, close it up, to the beach you go, you know? Anyway, I hope this has helped you guys. I just wanted to go through a few things with you. You know, that's it. So, again, if you're starting out or been a little bit of an enthusiast for a while now and don't know what to acquire or what you would need, these are some of the basics that you should have and slowly progress and put in your arsenal. Anyway, this is JJ with Cigar Creed. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, comment, share, and as always, join the Creed. All right, have a great day.